So hello and welcome back to Test Drive Thursday. Today we're taking a look at a Volvo F88. So let's get started by taking a look at all of the customization. Okay then, so here we are inside the truck configurator, and from straight away it is pretty detailed, this model. I mean, down to the sort of chassis, all the wiring here. If you just look at the detail on the engine, some of the textures are a bit low, but it's got Volvo written on there, which is pretty nice. All this down here, the grille, it's pretty good. I like the badges, they're very well done, very high quality. But yeah, looks good so far. There's two different cabins to choose from. You've got a short cab, which is sort of without the sleeper bit, and then the long cab with this tiny little sleeper bit in the back. If we just jump on the inside, it isn't very wide, so it would be pretty cozy up to one of the back of the chairs, but pretty cool though that you still got the bed rack there. There's lots of glass as well. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows, so very good visibility, and they're quite thin pillars as well. Now we've got three chassis to choose from. We've got a 4x2, a 6x2 with a tag by the look of it, and then just a plain 6x4. You can also see the detail on the chassis being changed depending on which chassis drive wheels you select. So 6x4, you can see the difference there, and all the sort of wiring for the tag and stuff. But anyway, onto the engines. Starting off with a 200 horsepower engine all the way up to a 330. Now, this sort of seems like a great truck for a cheap truck heavy trailer video, so stay tuned for that. But from here now, 200 horsepower, that's quite a lot of torque for 200 horsepower, 2,200 Newton meters. Interestingly, it's the same for each different engine type here, 2,200 Newton meters. But interestingly, the torque is available for 50 more RPMs with this D100B engine. I'm not sure if it's going to sound any different, the D100 to the T D100. I presume T maybe turbocharged, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's a bit weird that. Onto the transmission, we've got a 8-speed, well, two different 8 speeds with different, well, let's say different ratios, different diff. And you've also got a 16 speed. Onto the interior, I think this is done really well. I like the way the body colour is sort of brought across into the interior. It's very cool. And you got all the detail on around the handles. All this down here is pretty good, to be honest. The bed's pretty nice, but look at the textures on the seat. They are absolutely superb. And even on the headlining as well, that's really good. You got the warning stickers on the visor. I mean, it's so detailed, you probably almost read that. And you can go for this exclusive interior if you want. Sort of tannish leather, tan backing. On the door cards as well, different bedding. This down here sort of tan. So it's up to you which one you prefer. I like both of them, to be honest. Not sure which one I'm going to go for. Paint jobs, got standard ones, custom colour, custom metallic. That looks nice in silver. And then you've also got these sort of predefined ones, which is pretty nice. I like the colour scheme on that. That's pretty nice as well. Some classic skins. Not sure where that's from. Yeah, pretty cool. Then, as I said, custom metallic. It does look good in silver. I just want to check though. Does it bring... Yeah, it looks like it brings the metallic colour across onto the inside, which is very nice. Usually mods that bring the colour on the inside don't really bring the metallic, but that's good to see. But anyway, onto the main customization. There isn't a lot to do here. I mean, well, you can't change that. You can add this kind of bumper thing down here, which I don't think I like, to be honest. I mean, how easy is that going to get sort of knocked? I don't really think it fits the character of the truck at all, especially that one. That really doesn't work in my opinion. Onto the bumper. Well, you can add like a lower bumper here. Again, I'm not sure if that sort of fits the character of the truck. I think that one's a lot more well, better to look at, to be honest, compared to that. It's just a slab of metal. That's actually got some sort of nice curves to it. On the badge, you can change the colour of that. I mean, look at that, that's very nice, with the sort of black on the inside and the sort of chrome sort of outer line, which is really cool. You can have it painted if you want, so to match in with your skin. Again, it's got that sort of chrome line around the edge, which is really nice. Let me see it better there, look at that. Or you can just have it full chrome. I like that, it's very nice. Different grills. Oh, look at that, it's very wide. It also changes, look at that, it's tilted forward. Is that meant to be like that? I'm not sure, but it's a very weird grill. It sort of sticks out of the front of the truck, which is a bit unusual, to be honest. I think I prefer that. That's possibly a bit too wide. On to here, can't change the door handle, can't change the mirrors. Oh, you can add a sun visor. It's a pretty weird sun visor. It's like a cap. Up here, oh, roof spoiler. Classic design roof spoiler. Then a headboard with illumination. I can't really see that lighting up. Right, I think that's on the inside now. We got those painted tanks. Some chrome sort of framing. Not sure I like that. Or some steps, they're pretty nice. Oh, you can change the exhaust. You can see the stock one comes out here. But you can go for the sort of stack here. I like how it's bolted to the sort of body of the truck. I'll probably get quite warm there. So, yeah, when you're sort of finished off your work, want to go to sleep, you're going to be boiling. That one's pretty nice with the sort of perforations, I suppose you could say. But I'm not sure if it sort of fits the style of the truck. Yeah, not sure about that one. Around the back, you can add some mud guards, which I don't know if you really need, to be honest. And you can also add a spare wheel, which is kind of cool. Or a tow hitch, I'm guessing, for, don't know, I've got no idea what that would be used for. But I think that's pretty much it for the outside, apart from the wheels, which I won't go through. Or what's this dot? Oh, there we go. Dot for the wheel arches. That's really hidden. I do like it paint. There isn't a sort of option for, you know how you got the plastic here. I'd like to see a paint version of that. It's a bit of a shame they don't have that. But yeah, as I said, on the inside, only one wheel. Obviously, if you want to be driving this any distance that you don't sort of know you want a sat nav, because obviously it's in a built-in one. Add a little radio in there, like that perfectly fits. Oh, we've got some curtains in here. That's the sun visor, and then some sort of sleeping curtains along the back. Oh, I see what that's for now. It's the curtain rail. Yellow, brown. Does that match the other interior? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the customization. Now I'm going to do a time lapse of me building this truck to my spec. Okay then, so here we are, all fully configured. Now, I've gone with this sort of Knowles transport skin, which I think looks really good. Red and white. On the inside I went with the sort of tan interior. I mean, look at the quality on here. Sort of textures on the seats. That's probably the best textures I've seen, to be honest, up there. On the back as well, on the bed. I love the red sort of inside as well. You got the old style radio, a little storage space down there. But absolutely everything works. I mean, if I just turn it on here, so the dials come to life. On the left, you got all like your fuel and oil temps and everything. Middle, you got it's fairly small, to be honest, little rev counter with the eco zone, red zone, stuff like that. Then you got the speedo with a working analog clock in the middle. I like how it says made in Germany. Look at that, the detail. The maximum speed is 90 kilometers per hour. I'm not sure if that speedo is in. Yeah, it is. It says it's in kilometers. Yeah, that's fine. You can see the headlight switch works there. You've got the high beam, fog light. I don't think we can operate in this game. Hazard sort of button there. Those all light up. You've got the indicator. I love the sound as well. Listen to that. Really sort of quality sound. What else we got? We got the wiper button. 2 different settings. You got parking brake. The gear button. The gear lever doesn't really move or anything. Can't really think of any other buttons. Don't know if there's a button for retarder. No. You got the key as well. Did you see that move? Look at that. The key moves. And even that sort of stop thing moves there, look. I mean, honestly, it's so detailed. Look at that, diff lock. Wow, this mod is really, really good. Now, if we put it in gear, I believe I went with the 220 horsepower engine. No, it was 200 horsepower engine I went for in the end. This is a 13-ton trailer. What I don't like is the sort of parking brake light isn't that visible. I'd like that to shine a bit more, possibly. Yeah, 13-ton boat on the back. 200 horsepower. Should be completely fine. And we'll just turn the lights on. There we go. And it sounds really nice, doesn't it? All the pneumatic sounds and everything going on. Right, let's get going. No, it doesn't like starting off in 4th gear or whatever. 3rd gear. 4 lock there. Yeah, we got round. Well, it really sort of picks up the pace around 1700 RPM. Well, that trailer just pop away. Around 1700 RPM. It's like maybe the turbos kick in. I believe it was. No, it wasn't the turbo engine I went for. If that's what the T meant. But yeah, it feels very turbocharged, the power delivery. It's kind of unusual. There's not much to give like in the lower RPMs under 1500. You need to rev the engine out quite a bit, I'm finding. Don't stop. Okay. What's wrong with the AI? I bet he's gonna go. Wait there. then. There we go. You feel very low to the ground in this. I don't know if it's because of the windows. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. It's very high, the sort of window frame on both sides. So visibility sideways isn't great. Right, so yeah, that's 8th gear. And we're doing 60 kilometers an hour. Let me just check that. Yeah, we're in 8th gear. So you're going to probably max up around 70, which isn't ideal, to be honest. But yeah, as I said, I just love the red interior with the sort of paint brought across into the inside. It's so nice. All the reflections as well, they're pretty good. Oh, it's not liking this. Change down into 6th. I think we're getting in this lane. The mirrors have quite a big frame, to be honest. I wouldn't really expect that off a truck this age, right? What's going on? Why is it not taking me this way? Surely this is the quickest route. I bet I've just made a massive mistake now. Yeah, this is quicker. Why would it take me that way? I've got no idea. Sat-nav having a meltdown again. Alright, let's turn on to here. Let's see if it can keep up with the flow of traffic. Which I doubt it will. I mean, 8th gear, as I said now. Just so I can show you. There you go, 8th gear. We're doing 65. It's coming up to the red zone, look. Yeah, this is pretty much maxed out. So if you want to do pretty much any high speed driving, which you probably will do, I mean, go for the 16 speed. How high will it rev to? I mean, it's doing 2500 now. Oh, are we slowing down? So yeah, it got up to 80. Why is it 37 around here? Seems a bit extreme. So yeah, we got up to 80. Will it do 90 though? I mean, it says it maxes out at 90, so just changing lanes anyway. 85. Right, come on, there's a corner. Yeah, it won't give much more than that. So just below 90. Listen to that. It's got like brake audio. I don't know if that's just like the pneumatics or it is sort of squeaky brakes. If it is squeaky brakes, that's so cool. I've never heard a mod do that before. Alright, come on, let's keep going, truck. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend going for the 16 speed after driving this specific 8 speed. I don't know if the other 8 speed's any different. So that's probably something worth trying out if you maybe don't want a 16 speed. I mean, apart from the top speed, I don't think it is really necessary. I mean, we've got plenty of power. Yeah, it's doing just fine. As I said though, you do need to rev it quite a bit. I mean, it was just sitting at 1200 RPM then, nothing was happening. Come on, truck. It's kind of an unusual power delivery, as I said. Right, yeah, here we go. Here comes the power. Right at the top end. You definitely got to keep the momentum. It feels quite heavy though, the truck. I mean, it's only a 13-ton trailer, and they usually feel quite light. I mean, I know it's 200 horsepower, but even still, I Don't know what it is, the truck just feels a little bit heavy. Steering's fairly direct, to be honest, which I like. It feels quite wide as well on the road, but it's not, as I said, too hard to position, because the sort of pillars are so small due to the lack of safety. I mean, I'm guessing there's no airbags or anything in here. No sort of creature comforts, apart from a radio, I guess. We're slowing back down by the look of it. Yeah, as I said, it turns in pretty well. Come on, let's not lose the momentum. Oh, he's going for it. What are you braking for? Well, he doesn't like this hill. Something wrong with the shadows on the wheels as well. I don't know if you can see that. Looks a bit off. And the tail, the brake light as well. Looks a bit odd. Alright, let's keep going. I'll probably definitely go for that 16 now. 16 speed. Or maybe try a 330 engine. That might be a bit different. But I can't see how it would be. It's got the same torque figure. And the power band is greater on this engine, so yeah, it's a bit unusual, to be honest. Don't know why my microphone keeps moving. Why can't it just stay there? No idea. Right. Let's try and keep this speed through here. It sounds pretty nice as well. It's a very raw sound. There wouldn't be any sound installation in here or anything. I mean, the engine's right underneath there, so I'm guessing the cabin would be really warm. Back up to 85 kph. I haven't tried the wipers. Oh, they're pretty slow. They're not going to be very much help in heavy rain. Right, so back down into this little village or town or whatever here. Come on, police car. Bit of a roundabout here. Let's do a quick handling test. Not much body roll, which I'd sort of expect. And it sits quite high, this. It's quite raised up. Let's try and move this microphone. Stay where you are. Right, how long have we got left to go? We've got 36 miles. It's quite hilly. Oh, why did I just do that? I thought it said 31 miles an hour speed limit. I was actually doing under the speed limit for once then. Right, come on truck, let's get up these hills. I mean, I've got no idea how much fuel this is burning, like the miles per gallon or anything, because obviously there's no info display. It's only that sort of added on sat nav. Nothing else in here. But yeah, do I recommend you taking a look at this truck? Yeah, I definitely do. It's one of those trucks that you drive every so often, maybe in your sort of fleet. I'm guessing quite a lot of these head to sort of truck shows now in real life, because they're not much use in the real world. They're only sort of classics, aren't they? But it feels very big in here compared to the outside. Lots of windows. I just wish the sort of framing was a bit lower. Look at this, we're getting some speed now. It's not too bad when you get sort of a flow. like we do around here. Turns in pretty well. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just got to keep its momentum. That's the most difficult part of it. I wish the customization was possibly a little bit better, but saying that, I'd rather have a detailed cabin and all the features working rather than loads of customization, if you see what I mean. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Focus on detail first and features, and then put the customization in, which I think this model has done pretty well on. Got to see what it's like to park yet. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. As I said, it feels quite wide, this, and those mirrors look quite small so far away, so it could be a little bit interesting, but we shall see. If you want to try the mod, I put a link to it in my mod spreadsheet, and as ever, the link to the mod spreadsheet is in the description. Right then, here we go. No idea how to pronounce the name of this little town that we're going into. Oh. I'm not sure if this truck would have a retarder. Well, it's not working anyway. No. Oh, this is quite tight. We'll use a low gear. Oh, come on, go into gear. Careful not to whack the boat off the rock. Let this thing roll down here. Alright, where we go? We're going left from here. Alright, and where is it we're parking? Looks like a fairly simple parking space. Got to reverse it down there. Just got to try and straighten it up before we start our reverse. There we go. Oh, let's forward it a little bit more. There we go. Right. Not too bad to reverse, to be honest. And let's turn it off. So there we go. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.